Well, hey there, guys. It's Shea here. Hey, everybody. This is just a live stream for you guys to come kick it with me. Basically, just a chill stream like it was last time. I got the notification that I'm live streaming. But I got a few people. I got Mr. Gangster. I sent him the invitation to the stream. I sent Fire Blast the invitation to the stream. I also sent Tawny the stream key as well. But I haven't sent Pistol Cup Productions that key yet. So last time, this live stream last time went great. Like legitimately, it was possibly one of the best streams I did a while. That stream was freaking awesome because like I got up to at least 6 people on the stream, and I even invited one person that I don't even talk to on YouTube. Shut up. All right, so maybe it's gonna take almost 10 minutes for somebody to get up here, which basically what happened last time. Basically, it's just kick it time. I need to start making videos like that again, like that one video I did of TikTok, or how much I hate TikTok, where I use my pistol, which is here. Before I had the trigger guard, but when I used the pistol, I was like, what I'm gonna do now, guys, and I pulled the trigger, and then I fell out. That sound is weird, but yeah. This pistol goes into my holster, which I have inside of me. We got the gavel revolver over here. Just like that. Is this me? Just regular 2 sheets of paper. Alright, so I got people. I want to try at least get 2 to 4 people on the stream, so that way, go here and kick it. I'm hoping you guys will be able to stay for a little bit longer. Hoping Disney Fan 4 will be able to, join me, because he already knows you guys get the notification, but you guys just don't watch my streams. Majority of you guys do. You guys don't. You guys do. This pistol. This could be just a Star Wars pistol. I just have to paint it over. Not make it like the Gavel revolver. It's all yellow. But I would have to basically just take all the paint off this gun, and then I could paint it anything I want to. This could be the NN46, which is a blaster name I came up with. Because I always thought the pistol that Ray had, I'm pretty sure you guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you guys already know. All you guys out there knows what Star Wars is, but the Force Awakens movie, Ray, the main character of the movie, had an NN14 pistol, which I thought was called the NN44, but just does that. Excuse me. I'm pretty sure you guys heard that. But yeah, last night, I had to do that just to see if I don't have a headache. But it's also a good way to get a headache. So last night I was not feeling the greatest. I had a freaking terrible headache. I don't know where it just came out of nowhere. I'm trying to get at least people up. Okay, looks like I can try and get Pistol Cup Productions up here. I'm trying to get my homie up here. I can kick it. You might come on the stream, I don't know. But I've sent people some of my. Okay, let's go to my messages. None of these were seen by any of them. None of the messages were seen by people. I might have to end the stream a little bit early because nobody's coming. I have some lightsabers over here. Ah, crap. I thought it was gonna be nice. Cool. Swag. But yeah, guys. I'm gonna put the thing down here so that way I can just hold it on. Oh, crap. Come on, you're being a good computer. There you go. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do right now is just go around. Whoever comes up, I'll talk to you. I wish YouTube had like some sort of thing where I can invite people to my stream. That would be awesome. But unfortunately, I don't think YouTube has actually gotten to that part yet. They might eventually. So that way, whenever I live stream, if you guys want to talk to me, you guys can. Without Fire Blast having to be able to call me every single time. But yeah, kicking it or come kick it with Shea time. Nobody. So anyway, until I get people here, we can, stand around guns on our fingers or whatever. I legitimately only have like 2 guns that I made myself that only have trigger guards. Where's my condenser? Let's see. I'll see my judicial. But yeah, I have my E11 over here, but the E11 is crap to me since that I cut it and everything. It is not looking good. This is what it exactly looks like now. Because it also looks kind of bad because of the extendable stock missing, which I do need to add up here. But of course, the extendable stock, it won't. But yeah, like it won't go. You'll go behind here. That way, I can actually sit it down, and that way I can actually blast it. I also need a trigger guard up here as well. I need trigger guards on all my blaster pistols and rifles. Oh, I only made 1 rifle, and that's the E11. The majority of them I made were pistols. I made 4 or 5 lightsabers. Here's mine. I can actually attach it to me by putting on this little piece. So I basically like this little thing, so you can just literally attach to your. I do have to attach to my pants because I don't have actually holsters. But yeah, it's very cool. I'm also gonna make the DC-15S, which is basically the pistol or blaster that came before this. Boy, speaking of which, where is that knife? It was like some sort of knife that I used to cut through this. There's my bed. Maybe I might have like left it somewhere. Oh yeah, it's over here. So I keep on cutting as long as I put more tape at the bottom. Of course, it's not cutting. I can actually cut it to right here, since that technically that's basically to me where the trigger guard ends at. The freak is this? That's chalk. What the heck? Okay, that's weird. See, this might take legitimately almost 10 minutes to get somebody up here. Why is there chalk on a knife? Like, that is not what it's meant for. You don't cut chalk. I can basically just tear the rest of my way through if I really want to, but I also need to cut through the tape. God, man, come on. Alright, now I can tear the rest of it through. I'm just doing this just because there's no viewers up here, and when I do get viewers, I'll stop. People are watching the playback of this. That's the reason why. We legitimately just do it like this. That looks a little bit good. That looks accurate enough, but kind of looks a little bit accurate, because this piece wasn't actually as big as it was, like that guy's so fucking tough. Now all I need to do is add the little extendable stock piece at the end. Then the E11's actually complete. I also need to shorten this. I don't know where the freak the scissors are. That's for the reason why I was using a very sort of serrated knife. The thing is very serrated. All right, anyway. So yeah, you know, the handle is hella long. Some way. Yeah, 10 minutes, but I'm here. So I could go back into the kitchen and get my tape. So there's some cardboard. I also have to research up a picture of the extendable sock, so that way I know what to do with the cardboard. So that way I can go ahead and make this sock for it, which I can easily use with this piece of cardboard. Dang it, no. All right, I'm back. Index got this stuff. I'm legitimately trying to get people. All right, anyway, so here's the E11 blaster rifle by myself, and here is the tape. So now what we're gonna do, we have to get our cardboard down here, yeah, and crap, I forgot. Yeah, I need to cut it, but what? Dang it! Damn it! Anyway, I could do that, but it's not work properly because I don't know where the freak the scissors are. So that sucks. I could actually very easily put this through this piece, and I can easily get an extendable sock without having to tape it up to the top. And that can easily be done like that. But I want it to be a little bit blocky. As a matter of fact, let me research up the E11 blaster. I don't know if the microphone's working. I have no idea. I'm ready to get to 1,000 subscribers. So the extendable stock is, you know, kind of weird looking. It's because that's like the E11A, because the E11A has like a little string attack. I don't know. But yeah, that's exactly what the extendable stock looks like. I need to. So it's like that, but like, as I said, the stock has to be cut with a knife instead of being cut with a freaking scissors, which of course would be a lot freaking, a lot easier. I'm trying to kill myself. This dang thing. But yeah, like I could easily just set it in there. You know, you guys wouldn't know at all. I could easily set it in there like that, and boom, I have my extendable sock. But it doesn't look right, so look at sit forward like that. Boom. Well, this sort of looks like the DC-15S rifle, which I might actually eventually end up making this into that rifle. Just all I had to do was just immediately just remove the stock, or not the stock, remove the scope. There is no magazine up here. I drew it up here. But I could easily just remove that and make it into that. But the stock, you know, the stocked piece, it's not. I can do it properly. I could do this, take that piece off. I think that's what it's looking at. I can easily do that. I also have an extendable stock, but it doesn't look right, as I said. This entire piece down there actually needs a little rectangular piece. Screw that. I'm not even going to attempt to do that. Also, put this piece here, so that way that won't get in the way. I also needed like a trigger, so that way. God, guys, look at this thing. This thing legitimately looks like it's been busted up. But yeah, you know, if I try to look through the scope or make it look like a scope, I can do it like this though, but like it just won't look right. It looks like the E3. This like legitimately look like I can literally just take off the scope, and then you know I have a DC-15S. But of course, you know, I have to actually remove this piece here to get a proper trigger, you know, so that way. Yeah, that might just be the piece for you, because that's how the extendable stock is for the DC-15S. Speaking of cardboard, I actually might just have to use my Blaster Prop cardboard box. That's it on my Blaster Prop set that I make myself. But for right now, I could just legitimately take this, take off the scope, the tape I have up here is full crap. You can legitimately just take this off, and you take this piece on, and boom, you have a DC-15S. But I'm not actually a big fan of it. Well, I love the DC-15S. I love the DC-15S. I love it a lot. But it makes it like the E11 is like, I don't know, a carbine version. You look at the scope like that. If I ever get stutter, if I ever get spray paint, I'm actually gonna, I'm going to paint all my weapons black, especially the E11, since that's basically what the E11 is. It's basically a black looking weapon. But the trigger guard is going to be hard as freak to do. But since I have very limited material and I have very limited tools to use now, since I don't know what the scissors are, I could easily just set my finger there and boom, or I can act like Captain Phasma, since she removed her trigger guard for her. Oh god, it's falling. You can actually set it like this. Then you can kind of, my voice cracked. You kind of set it down like that, but it'll just go there. So you could easily do something like that. But I like it to make it look like the DC-15S, which I might just have to eventually remove this. This is basically like my only big blaster I've created. Like I've created the SC-14C, as I say, the SC-14C. I don't know why I say it like that. So as you can see there, I have the DC-15S, but imagine a DC-15S for Star Wars fans who are watching the playback of this video, the scope. And that'd be nice. That'd be nice. Now, what I need, though, I need tape to cover the whole thing up. So this could basically be an E11. I guess you could call it a carbine version of an E11, because since basically I cannot get those words out. But I can actually take that part up. That way, it could just be fine like that. I don't actually have to do further work on it. Now, that piece is now taped up. Boom. And the DC-15S, but with a scope. But I never like claiming it as a DC-15S because, well, for those who don't know, the DC-15A is a lot larger and bulkier. Well, the DC-15S is technically like that. It's a lot more thinner. Well, the DC-15A is a lot more thinner as a blaster rifle. I can easily just take the tape, stop, and just do that right there. Boom. I have the stock for the T11. But it doesn't look like the stock as I wanted it to be. But it's it does make me feel like a clone trooper when I do that. But whenever I didn't have the stock on, it made me feel like a stormtrooper. Of course, what I might do with this gun. Hey, dude. I was actually about to end the stream and make a real video showing you guys props. Hey, dude. Hello, my guy. Alright, so what I need to do now, I need to wrap this around with the tape. I cannot use all this tape. That's the real, that's like legitimately a real struggle right there, where you can't use up all the tape, because mom needs this tape, which of course is exactly what happens. She needs this tape. But yeah, as you can see there, extendable stock, like that, boom. So yeah, like that. Or you could just, as I do right here, since basically the trigger's all the way up here, I can just really just pull that. I think Tony Lou just came up here and left. I don't know if he's still here. Yeah. So yeah, as you can see there, it's basically the DC, or you could call this DC-15S if you ever wanted to, but with the extendable stock, or the scope, my friend. You can easily just take this piece off and you have a DC-15S, but you also need like a little two, I guess, I don't know, electric shock things. I do know the DC-15S has a stun mode. TikTok troller 6000. Oh, so Disney Fan 4 left. What the freak? That dude always stays on my streams, like regardless of how long I do it. But yeah, but I I might just have to. I might just remove this, and you can easily remove it by taking this out. See, this type of tape that I used to use as a scope, which of course I shall take off because although that tape actually lasted for a pretty long time, because I made this thing maybe around either February, no, maybe around March or February or early March or late March. I don't really remember, but this thing. But yeah, if my mom ever let me give things to you guys, I would definitely make one of these for you guys. And if you really want to put the scope back on, you can easily put the scope right back in there, or you can just store it back in there. Then if you're ready to take it out, just pull it out. You have an E11 blaster rifle with a DC-15S extendable stock piece, which of course I am not a big fan of. Now, I noticed like basically I kick it or come kick it with Shea stream, but like this is basically a tutorial stream. But that's basically what I like the DC-15S because for one, looks a lot more manageable to it's like a lot more manageable. But the DC-15A, it's a lot more thicker. You started making a master sword prop. Now, what's really funny is I've actually started making lightsaber handle props. I tried making the blade. It does not work. I actually made 5 lightsabers. Here's mine, my master's lightsaber. We got Obi-Wan's over there, Darce. I got Jin and you left. But anyway, yeah, that's basically the DC-15S. But yeah, like I could legitimately just put the scope back in like this. Boom, I have a E11. Yeah. So basically, you could basically just be switched from DC-15S, which is part right here, permanent. But I don't want to make it like DL18, which has this little piece at the bottom, which is here. It's right there. Also has a little piece at the bottom. But I don't want to make it look like that. That's why I made it look like a DC-15S. But since I have the good idea now, I can actually use that to do it or use it as a prop for the DC-15S, which now looks just very nice. So yeah, I got 2 people, but yeah, you can easily do that. And if you want to put the stock back on, I keep on saying the stock. The stock is here, okay? Leave me alone, guys. So yeah, you can easily put the scope back in by just doing that. And I can actually show you guys. I really want to get money for the channel, but monetization. I guess I haven't actually reached that amount yet. I actually enable monetization. It really doesn't actually do anything right now because I'm not at 1,000 subscribers yet. Well, it does say I need at least 4,000 hours watch time and 1,000 subscribers, so I'm only 200 away. Which I am very happy to say that I'm extremely just ready to get that subscriber. Because that'll be technically a true subscriber account or thing. But yeah, you can. If I want to take this piece back, I can actually do that. But I just don't like it. I just don't want it to make it look like an E11 with the DC-15S. Oh, this is Star Wars Stormtrooper blaster that I basically modified. These are props that I make myself. As I said, if my mom ever let me mail stuff to you guys, and if your parents ever allowed me to, then I could actually send you guys some of these things and test out in your videos. Of course, I could actually just tape the stock or tape this piece back in, or I could just completely remove it. And then, of course, if I didn't tell you guys already, I could easily just have a DC-15S, but it looks like an E11. So it looks like but I'm actually going to add the scope back and keep the extendable stock down here. You can actually fire it like that. I'm going to eventually make. Oh, sorry if I hit the microphone. I'm actually eventually going to make the E5. I'm actually eventually gonna make the E5 blaster rifle because I just like the E5. It looks so freaking nice. All right, time for a tape attachment. I think my mom is asleep. Easily do that. Take the tape, regular duct tape for those who don't know what I'm doing. Doing modifications to my Star Wars blasters or guns that I make myself. So basically, what you want to do, or I can just go back into the inside, cut this tape right here, and go back into the inside and tape it back. But I can also tape that over with some more tape. I'm legitimately not trying to use up all this freaking tape. Although my mom doesn't actually eat it anymore, but like I don't want to use up all her own tape. So I could do that, and then boom, I have tape over here. But I also want to cover up the thing here. So, I know a lot of you guys are confused what I'm doing right now. Like if I was showing you guys some Super Sentai toys, you guys might not know what the hell I'm talking about. It's because the majority of you guys up here are either for cars, toys, or a lot of other things. Like gaming videos, which I'm actually going to do. But yeah. I want to do like that one scene from Star Wars: A New Hope. I'll show you guys that right now. It's right here, the opening scene for Star Wars. All right, my guy. See you later. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. But yeah, as you can see here, guys, if I can do it properly. This scene right here, to me, is just the funniest scene ever. All right, dude. It's just the funniest part to me. It's like for some reason, like they just keep on shooting when they come to the door. So like pretend that the door is the closet. Okay? The door, and then the door bursts open, right? And then I come out, just like literally blasting, like that. I might just do that for the video. I have no idea, but yeah, I might just actually do that. And just so you know, I have my little holster right here, my blasters, and the E11 actually fits in there. And since it's a blaster rifle, and there's actually some versions. What does that say? Star Wars. I didn't know you were a fan of Star Wars. I actually have a much. Oh, there's my D817. I was wondering where the heck this thing went to. This is my D817 rifle, or not rifle. This is a pistol. What the freak is going on? What is with this thing? Okay, so I'm just gonna show you this right now. Do you guys see this? Okay, you guys see that? You guys see that right now? What does that say? Okay, so I can show you. You see that right there? My phone's cracked. You guys can still see it, right? Can you see what it says? It legitimately says, Mia69 wants to trade new pics with you. No, I do not freaking accept! Jesus. Like, of course I don't know what age I am, but like, dude, have some courtesy, why don't you? But yeah, I'm going to stand back up. I'm actually going to put this in full screen. But yeah, the majority of my blasters can actually fit into my holster. The holster, I actually just legitimately just tore off my pants that I couldn't wear anymore. And this is basically, sometimes I should have technically just kept, just removed the scope so that way it won't actually be as hard to take out. Like I'm trying to do a quick draw, take out my holster and boom, or the stock will have to, sometimes having a stock on a blaster or extendable stock, if you guys don't know what a stock is, or an extendable stock, majority of you guys already know what that is. If you guys play shooting games, an extendable stock, to extend and go, extend the stock, the bag. What did you say? I'm not really excited for the movie because when I started becoming a Star Wars fan again, I really was not really excited for the Rise of Skywalker. It was my mom even says, because Star Wars is actually older than my mom. My mom was born in 1985, 1986, and Star Wars was made in 1977. So it's been a good, like, it's been maybe around a good 40, almost to 50 years of Star Wars stuff for us. But yeah, as you can see there, D817 is in my holster. Yes, don't judge me, but this was made out of a Pamper box, the majority. Because for one, the Pamper box cardboard material that it's used for, it's sort of thick. Unfortunately for like blasters like these, well, these are actually cardboard, but that's sort of thick. But check out what's my lightsaber. Okay, check out this one, guys. This is made out of the Pamper box, but this cardboard right here, it sounds very freaking flimsy. But yeah, the D817, I actually had to cut this part right here just to put the D817 into my holster. So yeah, the majority of blasters fits in my holster, which I'm actually going to eventually either make a. It takes me maybe around a good hour or so to make these, especially since I got to make modifications. And I'm like, here's the DL44. For example, which of course, Tawny, since you're a Star Wars fan, you should already know what this blaster is. It's Han Solo's blaster pistol. Because I had to make an alteration, or I had to alter the blaster for it to stock. I'm mistaking the freaking scope for the stock, but the scope right here, I had to put this on there, and this of course fits into the gun. But I actually have to lower this, but I'm not going to. And I also added the trigger guard, so that way, just like Han and Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga, spin it on my finger, and then I could draw it and spin on my finger. Well, if I can do it properly. Oh crap! So yeah, dang it. Okay. First of all, I'm gonna take out the D817. If you have seen, so Tawny, if you have seen A New Hope. And, if you've seen Star Wars: A New Hope with the Rebel soldiers with these blaster pistols, the D817s, you should know that this blaster pistol makes the exact same sound as the DL44. For some reason, that it just does that. So so for some reason, this piece right here is the hardest part to get in. So there you go. Now it's in there at least a little bit, but I need to kind of cut down with the scope. But as you can see there, it does fit in there. But if I wanted to quick draw, take it out, or if I want to take it out, spin it on my finger. Crap, I can't do it on camera for some reason. It's some sort of curse. Okay, so you can spin on your finger, something like that. But the blaster, or my SC14C, or I like to say the SC14C, that blaster actually has, which of course the blaster I use in my Star Wars universe as a Jedi Knight / Master. This one is the one that always goes. This is the main blaster that I use to go to my holster. So yeah, it spins on my finger a lot freaking easier, and I can actually catch to the freaking. I knew I had 3 people here, but yes, you can see there. If I wanted to, by the way, ball. I don't know why my brother took that freaking ball off the way. You can see there. If I wanted to, get a shot like that, I could easily just, aim like that and just put the green screen piece in, which I might eventually do. So as you can see there, the blaster, it fits in my holster and it goes all the way down. That's exactly what it looks like. That's exactly what I imagine it to look like. So yeah, I have a number of blasters I have made myself. Because me and Tawny, since we're Star Wars fans, we know the majority, or we know what half the blaster looks like in the Star Wars universe. Here's Qui-Gon's lightsaber. His is in there. I'm not even going to tell you that. And the majority of it for me and Tawny, since we're Star Wars fans, well, you might not know this, Tawny, but this blaster, D817 and DL44, since although they're just pistols, the D817 has a carbine counterpart and a heavy version of it, I think. I think it's a heavy version. What triggers all these ads popping up? But yeah, the DL44 has a stun setting, which I found out from a Meta Nerds video I saw. You can, it's like in this movie or the actual prop, there's a stun setting here, where there's like a little knob or like a little nozzle or knob at the bottom you can twist, and then you can easily just you can easily just stun your enemy alive. But yeah, oh there we go, I did it. I gotta kind of wait for it to slow down because I can't do it how they do in Rebels. Because in Rebels, when Kanan first pulled out his pistol, which of course is a DL18 pistol, which I really do think I did not do a good job on this. Well, the back of it, I didn't add. Of course, I didn't add a freaking trigger guard because that is exactly what happens. Because like, I haven't posted the skit yet. It took me, I made a thing in like April or March. But yeah, I have like a majority of like a number of other. I might eventually use that camera over there for like a second camera, so that way I can edit on my phone with that camera. Now, what's seriously getting in the way is this freaking fan. Thing is packed full of clothes. All right, my guy. I'll see you tomorrow, I guess, because I might live stream tomorrow, so stay tuned. But yeah, these blasters, 3 people. I wonder who that third person is. But yeah, actually, to be funny, or not actually to be funny, but what's really funny is, some of like, I guess, cops and like the lower parts of Coruscant in the Star Wars universe had actually used the DL-44 pistol because they mostly carry around heavy blaster pistols, and some of them carry around the DL-44, which I can really just freaking imagine. I can really just imagine one time. Like immediately, like they could immediately take it out, and it makes the same sound as Han's blaster pistol. I might eventually make some more Star Wars skits. I actually made one today. I haven't posted it yet because I never actually got around to finish or to actually posting it on the channel. Thanks for saying that, by the way, Disney Fan 4. Since they say like you always say it. Yeah. I don't know. What's anyway. But yeah, the holster I've been having on for almost all day, or ever since I got back out of doing today. Now I wish I could live stream games. That would be awesome. But as said, I don't know how to crap. Oh God, that hurt. I hit my freaking the tear piece. Bro, this bike is in the way. This bike, or you guys can't see it. There's the bike right there. If you guys can see the handle right there. Yeah. That is what's freaking holding up all my space. The freak was that? I'm gonna have to move this. Because, like, legitimately, this is getting in the way of all my freaking plans. I know I say frick a lot. That's a better way instead of saying the F word, especially around my mom. Or basically anybody that, any of my elders. I say frick or freak. But yeah, the stream will be ending in a minute. So, the Gabble Revolver, as I call this one, this is basically just a replacement for the Gabble Revolver until I get the real one. Now, I'm trying to get the real one this year. I'm gonna get it, dang it. Regardless of what you guys say. Like, I can actually hold this like the SMG in Half-Life or Gmod. Of course, it opens up. That's what got me into thinking. I should bard over or I should do something for my brother. He legitimately tried to bribe me on if he could let me have his gun and do whatever I want with it, and I have to play it. I let him play his phone for all night long. But yeah, the thing. Now, what's really funny is for the E11 here, it actually in the show it fired blanks. For those who don't know what blanks are, you load up. You can either load up real guns or prop guns with blanks, or if you made prop guns off of real working guns, they actually shoot. If if you're able to load them up with blanks, they can actually fire or whatever film you're doing. Because I actually saw behind the scenes of when in Star Wars or whatever, and behind the scenes of New Hope, the first film they ever made in '97, in '77 actually, it's not '97. So yeah, they actually fired blanks on set. Basically means they actually fired on set, not real bullets. That's just because so whenever they're adding the laser bolt, they were adding a blaster bolt in post production. It was a little bit easier to do because since they actually fired blanks, which of course gave the actors and the actresses on set, or people on set, the ones who used the blasters, it gave them a better experience. I really wish I could load this gun up with blanks, but it's not off a real working gun, so it's a toy gun, plastic, and real working guns are not made off of freaking plastic, metal, certain other material. But yeah, thank you guys for watching the stream. I might be streaming tomorrow if I can get to Fire Blast's house because he said his mom is supposed to be coming today. I mean tomorrow. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. With that, I will see you all tomorrow. As a matter of fact, stay tuned for another Lego Star Wars episode. I might be doing either tonight or tomorrow. But thank you guys for watching. With that, I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, guys. Bye, guys.